Yo, man, this is gonna be a rant, but I want to talk about something right quick, man. But first things first, I do this for me, for venting purposes, and if you don't like it, please get the fuck off my channel. I'm not looking for any praise nor accolades. Now, back to the subject at hand. I want to talk about something real quick, man. This is a another response to Richard Conley. You know, And like I said, I give much respect and praises to Richard Conley. I'm glad that he acknowledged me as far as me being an intellectual. Even though I don't think of myself as an intellectual, because I just call things out for what they are, and I just speak from the mind and also from the heart. Because people always want to say, you should speak from the heart. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you should always take your brain with you, because the brain is the computer. The brain is the logical aspect within yourself too. So if you want to speak from the heart, you also have to speak very clear and precise on what you're trying to convey to the audience. You get what I'm saying? But like I said before, I give much respect and praise to Richard Conley and also John the Analyst too. Thank you so much, brothers. I really do appreciate it. But there's one thing I want to say to Richard Conley as well, is that when he said that people need to start listening to me, I mean, that's an honor. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate that. I really do. But deep down, I don't think that people should just listen to me. In my honest opinion, I'm trying to encourage people to think for themselves. I'm deep down, I want to encourage people to have their own viewpoints, but at the same time, still be open minded as well. Because I realize that having a closed mind, you can't learn. If you refuse to learn new things, how can you grow as a human being? You get what I'm saying? Because if you're too damn closed minded, how can you expand yourself? How can you expand your knowledge? You know what I'm saying? Because in my honest opinion, it's best to be open minded and also think for yourself. That's what I'm really trying to convey to the people. You know what I'm saying? Do you not have to don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Just have an open mind, but more importantly, think for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I said before, it's not good to dismiss a it's not good to dismiss a person if that information doesn't feel right to you. You get what I'm saying? Because people always like to feel. You know what I'm saying? I realize that if you keep on using your emotions to everything, your judgment is going to be off. Is going to be off-putting. It's going to be off balance. You know what I'm saying? Just because you never heard something before doesn't mean that it's not true. And just because something doesn't feel right to you doesn't mean that it's not working either. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I understand about vibrations, now vibes and all this stuff. Not just vibes, but I understand when it comes to a spiritual resonance. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you feel something that's not right with you, you don't have to do it. I understand that aspect. But when it comes to every aspect of your life, sometimes it's not good to use your emotions. Sometimes you have to use your brain. You know what I'm saying? Take your brain with you. Use your brain. Your brain is a computer. It's a logical processing system. Don't just rely on your feelings all the time. Especially you men out here, man, because I realize a lot of men nowadays, they're too damn soft and sensitive. And they talk too damn much. And they love to talk about people behind their backs like some fucking girls. No disrespect to the girls, but you know how you females are. Y'all very fucking catty. And the main reason why a lot of females are catty, because that's their ultimate weapon. And a female's voice is their ultimate weapon, because the words that females use can be sharp as knives, and they can pierce through a man's ego, and that's a fact. But when it comes to us as men, especially young modern men today, a lot of these young modern men are very sensitive. They're very soft. They never had a masculine figure in their life like that. You know what I'm saying? They never had their real father, or not just a real father, not just a real father, but they never had a father figure in their life. And they take up a lot of the elements from their mother or and their sisters and their grandmas and aunties and all that stuff, and they become sensitive too. So they never had the balance between the masculine and feminine principles. So they don't understand those two dynamics. But going back to what I said though, man, a lot of these young guys out here, they like to use their feelings like females, but they don't understand that as a man, you have to embrace your masculine principle for the most part. And when it comes to the masculine principle, it's all about logic. It's about being logical. So don't just use your heart all the time. Take your brain with you so you can make better decisions in your life. But overall, I'm just encouraging people to have an open mind, but also listen to yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Have an open mind, but also think for yourself and do for self. That's it. But don't dismiss or curve somebody just because the information is foreign to you. Just because it's foreign to you doesn't mean that it's not true. It could be a concept that you have no idea what it's all about, but once you discover it and study it, you might begin to resonate with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't just throw it out just because it doesn't feel right to you. You never know. You never know. Once you begin to understand it, you know what I'm saying, maybe it'll become more familiar to you. But until then, man, just have an open mind, but at the same time, also think for yourself. And that's all I got to say about that, man. You know, that's all I got to say. Like I said, you know, big ups to Richard Conley, you know what I'm saying, for giving me the respect. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't give me respect like that. You know, when it comes to situations like this, they think that I'm some type of dumb oath or something like that, but I'm really not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular guy like everybody else. But I guess, you know how people, judge you by your looks or something like that. Or, even though I'm not an ugly dude, I'm a regular guy. But you know how some people are, man. They like to put you in a box by saying that, oh, you this and you that and the third. And then, they realize that you're not that type of person at all, And I don't think that it's fair for people to put me inside the box, because I think that every single person should not be put inside the box, because everybody is not just stuck on one thing. Everybody is multi-talented in their own way. It's just that we're so structured and programmed as a society. We were programmed to put ourselves in one category and that's it. Whereas it shouldn't be like that at all. For example, when it comes to famous basketball players, for example, you're a basketball player or a very famous basketball player. Being a basketball player is not the only thing that you mastered in. You could be a jack of all trades. You may be a master at basketball, but you could be a handyman too. You get what I'm saying? Or just because you're a famous soccer player, or just because you're a soccer player, you can also be good at fixing computers or something like that, or you're a good barber, or you're good at hair, shit like that, man. So you don't have to be boxed in by just doing one thing and one thing only. We are human beings. We are multi-talented, man. We have the ability to become a jack of all trades or know more than one thing that we have mastered throughout the years. You get what I'm saying? So it's not right for us to put ourselves in a box, because that's a disservice. That is a nasty disservice that we put upon ourselves. Yeah, but that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. In the end, we just got to know ourselves and do for selves. But at the same time, we also have to be open-minded on certain things, too. Like I said, big ups to John the Analyst and Richard Conley for giving me the respect, for giving me some respect. Because like I said before, a lot of people don't give me respect. So I like to, give out much praise to y'all two brothers. So thank y'all so much, especially you, Richard Conley, man, because I never thought that you would, reply to my video. So I'm just giving you your shout outs. And also to you, Richard, and also to you, John the Analyst, for making me a moderator at your channel. So thank you so much as well. But that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. So yeah, man. So I thank you so much and have a good day.